My first interest in art, I would have to say when I was really little. The earliest memory I have is sitting at my grandma's kitchen table drawing and coloring. She had a drawer of crayons and watercolors and all sorts of stuff. So as soon as I graduated high school, I thought art, that's it for me. That's all I want to do. So I've done quite a few commissions over the last couple of years since I've graduated, and ArtPrize has been a big kind of boost for me. People have seen my stuff and like it. So I had created this at a time in life where I was doing a lot of transition. We had a lot of sad times going on at that point, and it just kind of came about as like an outpouring of what I felt and what I had dreamed about as a kid, and I always loved horses. So I took it and I thought, well, I'll enter ArtPrize and see what happens. And I didn't win anything, and I didn't want to win anything, but it was the fact that I had kids and older people come up to me and say, thank you for, making this, it's awesome. And the kids would say, look, Mom, that's a horse, and so just seeing the smiles on people's faces was what I wanted, and I think I got that. I am a homeschool art teacher for elementary kids, and a bunch of my students came and saw it and gave me big hugs and said, wow, Miss Brittany, you can do it, you did it, this is so cool. And I think probably animals were a huge thing for me. I loved animals, no matter what it was, as long as it wasn't like creepy crawly, I liked it. So I did have an older lady that came up to me and she said, thank you for painting from your heart, because she felt like I had done that instead of just going and painting for money, which a lot of artists do nowadays. I want to enter ArtPrize this year, so I'm working on a big 3-piece 6 by 12 foot project. It's going to be like a big map of the world with a bunch of patterns and designs inside, and I want to actually let people color it during ArtPrize, so it's going to be very interactive, especially for kids who get bored looking at stuff. So I would say don't compare yourself to everybody else. It's a really difficult thing not to do, because if your painting's next to somebody else's, you're automatically just going to compare it. And that goes with any kind of art, because you're just going to struggle and not feel like you're good enough. And you are good enough, because who has the boundaries and who has the guidelines for art, really? Nobody. It's whatever you make it to be.